Okay, so I'm out in the garden and I've been looking. We just now got to get out here because it's just now dry enough to get out here from all the rain. And we actually have rain tonight and all day tomorrow. So we got out here where we can. And when I come out here, I look and I saw I think I called Colorado beetle bugs on my potatoes. I could go and take a bucket of water with dish soap and shake them off and then take the duct tape, and I would have done that. That's normally my true form of method, but because we are expecting rain and I won't be able to get in here for another couple of days, and I don't have, if you see the storms coming, I'm not going to have time to do that. So I researched and I found this spinosad, I think it's called spinosad. But anyways, it's supposed to be organic and we got it from the local Amish, and he said it was really good. It's for these beetles, and so for beetle bugs and stuff like that. So he said it's made out of a natural something. I can send the link. I'll give you the link to it where you can look on Amazon, because they do have it on Amazon. We found it on Amazon, but our local Amish store had it, so we drove over there where we could have it today. So let me show you what they look like. So you see, he is just munching away. He is having himself a little ball, and he is tearing up my potato plants. And we saw him. Yeah, I am not a happy camper. But we saw them. See, they didn't eat that. That's gone. But we saw these, so I think we're going to get them before they are too far gone. Okay, so here is one that has several on it, and you can tell how it's damaging my potato plants. So we have about a month to 2 months left on our potato plants. So, and I know that if we don't do something right now to get rid of these bugs, that we won't have any potatoes, because they're going to eat all the green foliage, which then the plant's going to die away, and which means that there's no potatoes in my belly this winter time. And my belly loves potatoes. So we're going to get spray and get rid of this. That way, nip this in the bud, and that way we will not have to worry about it. While he is spraying, before the rain comes, I got a bunch of plants. In my little go back, got a bunch of plants that will need to be planted right now. I need to chop out the grass, but I can't chop out the grass just yet because I want to get these planted. These, my priority was the grass, but because if it's in the rain, I'm not going to be able to get these planted again. So I'm going to plant these first, and then I'm going to chop out. I'm going to get the weeds, do weed control after that, and do whatever I can, hit the high spots, the worst spots, and then I'm going to go from there. So I just planted my okra, and I had okra, and you remember in my garden tour I showed you the okra. I have 4 okra plants. Well, since then something has come in here, and they looked kind of bad then, but something has actually come in here and ate all the leaves off of them. I want to say it was probably a bunny or something, or maybe a deer. So I went ahead, the local nursery had buy one get one free on this weekend for sale. So I got another thing. I wish I got more, because I got some more cucumbers, and then I got some more okra, one thing okra. I really wish I got more. I may go back tomorrow and pick up some more. You know, you never know. These are Dasher 2. It says it matures 58 days. Fruit to be 10 to 12 inches. I do have cucumbers. I have these cucumbers, and I got these cucumbers, and I have cucumbers over there in the raised bed, but these were the ones I got for free. And my neighbor who has a produce stand had some, and he told me, hey, come and look at them, and he gave me a really, really good deal, like 50 cents for this. So, I mean, come on now. I have a weakness when it comes to plants. When it comes to gardening, I have a weakness. I love gardening. I love being out here in God's country with my hands in the dirt. I love it, and I love seeing things grow. And it's like I said before, I love putting a seed, and I know this year feels so weird not putting a seed in, but I love putting a seed in the dirt and letting it grow, and you watch it grow, and then you pick it and you put it on your table, seed to table. It's just something awesome about it, and it gives me a good warm feeling knowing that I've took care of it, and I've created it, and I've done everything I could to nurture it, to make it grow. And you know, and I even pray over them. I pray, God, please bless this little plant where it can feed my family. So just knowing that just makes it so wonderful, and it makes it so enjoyable. Even when I have not had much sleep at all this week, we've been working on Bible school, getting Bible school stuff and getting to decorating the sanctuary and stuff like that, and I haven't had hardly any time to be in here, and it's rained, and then you can't get in here because of the mud, and then, you know, it's just so much, and I long to be out here in the outdoors, rain, shine, sunshine. I love sunshine, but I just got to be out in the outside in the garden. So let's plant some cucumbers. So now we have 3 dashers. But all right, so we got all the cucumbers planted. I have a couple more peppers, I think there's cayenne peppers, I can't remember, and I don't have the tag, so we're just going to stick them, probably put them over there, and then I'm going to put the cantaloupes over there. Now my cantaloupes, these cantaloupes he gave me because they looked really bad, and they may not make it, but they may do it. And if you go to the local nursery right now, you may find stuff like this and they're just giving it away. They may take off. I think when they get in the ground and they get this good fertilized soil, they'll probably take off, and if not, then I didn't lose anything because, you know, they didn't cost me nothing. So these bottom leaves were dead or burnt. I don't know if you can see, but they are burnt. So what I'm doing is I'm going to pull these off because I don't want the plant to try to replenish those. I want the plant to try to come back out. So I'm just going to take the dead off where it will thrive. I'm going to plant these about 8 foot apart. That way they'll vine. Okay, so we are now in the raised bed garden, and look at my tomatoes. We're going to have to stake these up. Let me turn something close. Look at all those blooms. Look how pretty they are, how full they are. We're going to have to stake these up tomorrow if it's not raining or whenever it dries up. They're all bushy. You can tell a big difference in this compost and the field out there where we have them in the field. My first tomato. Yay! If you are a gardener, you know the feeling of picking your first tomato. It's my first little cherry tomato. I'm so excited. Look at that. We're gonna have some tomato sandwiches before long. When you see stuff like this, all I want to do is say, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord.